Could the National Health Insurance Bill be the panacea for South Africa's healthcare woes? Or is it a strategic move by the ANC? In a significant move toward reforming healthcare, President Cyril Ramaphosa signed the National Health Insurance Bill into law. This groundbreaking legislation aims to provide universal health coverage to all South Africans, a promise to bridge the gap between the rich and the poor in accessing quality healthcare services. The bill was signed amidst a flurry of reactions. Supporters herald it as a crucial step towards equitable healthcare, while skeptics raise concerns about its implementation and potential impact on the country's economy. The public reaction has been a mix of hope and apprehension, reflecting the diverse opinions on national healthcare reform. The NHI Bill represents a transformative shift in how healthcare is financed and delivered in South Africa. It seeks to ensure that every citizen has access to essential health services without suffering financial hardship. With such a significant change on the horizon, it's crucial to explore both sides of the debate. Imagine a South Africa where everyone has equal access to healthcare. That's the promise of the NHI Bill. At its heart, the National Health Insurance Bill is a revolutionary proposal aimed at transforming South Africa's healthcare landscape. The primary goal? To ensure that every South African, regardless of economic status, has access to quality healthcare services. This initiative seeks to bridge the vast gulf between the private and public healthcare sectors, currently marked by stark disparities in service quality and accessibility. The NHI Bill proposes a system where funds are pooled to allow for equitable health service access across the board. It's about leveling the playing field, where a factory worker and a company executive receive the same standard of care. This bold move is not just about healthcare reform, it's about social equity. Moreover, the bill could lead to significant reductions in healthcare costs for millions. By centralizing the purchase of drugs and medical equipment, the NHI aims to negotiate better prices and cut out layers of middlemen. The result? More people can afford the healthcare they need without the burden of exorbitant out-of-pocket expenses. Health outcomes are another critical area addressed by the NHI Bill. With a more inclusive health system, preventative services become more widespread, leading to a healthier population overall. Chronic illnesses that go unchecked due to financial constraints could be managed more effectively, preventing severe complications and reducing the strain on healthcare facilities. Support for the NHI Bill is broad, encompassing various health groups and a significant section of the public. These supporters believe that the NHI is a step towards rectifying the inequalities entrenched in South Africa's healthcare system, plagued by decades of segregation and economic disparity. But as appealing as these benefits sound, they come with their own set of challenges and criticisms. However, not everyone is on board with the NHI Bill. Why might some view it with skepticism? At the heart of the debate, the spectre of increased taxes looms large. To fund the national health insurance, a significant rise in taxes is anticipated. Economic analysts express concern that this could strain both individual budgets and the broader economic landscape of South Africa. The burden of these taxes might not only deter investment, but could also impact lower and middle-income families disproportionately. Moreover, there's a palpable worry about potential government mismanagement. South Africa's history with public service inefficiencies and corruption casts a long shadow over the promising horizon of the NHI. Critics argue that without stringent checks and balances, the NHI fund could become another vortex of misallocated resources and unmet promises. This fear is echoed by opposition parties who question whether the government can manage such a colossal undertaking without the pitfalls that have characterized previous initiatives. Healthcare professionals also voice concerns, particularly about the impact on private healthcare providers. With the NHI aiming to redistribute healthcare resources across the population, there is anxiety that this may lead to a dilution of quality in private healthcare services. Doctors and healthcare providers worry about potential overcrowding, reduced patient care standards, and a possible exodus of healthcare professionals seeking better opportunities abroad. Additionally, some argue that the implementation timeline is overly ambitious. They suggest that rushing such a monumental reform could lead to half-baked execution that might do more harm than good. The dialogue around these issues is vibrant, with varied opinions on whether the NHI is a sustainable solution to South Africa's healthcare challenges. These concerns paint a complex picture of what the NHI could mean for South Africa. Each criticism points to the need for a careful, well-considered approach to healthcare reform, one that balances ambition with practicality and inclusivity with excellence. Is the NHI Bill a genuine attempt at reforming healthcare or a strategic move by the ANC? To unpack this, we delve into the political implications of the National Health Insurance Bill. As a cornerstone of the ANC's policy framework, the NHI Bill proposes a seismic shift towards a more inclusive healthcare system. But why now, and why this particular approach? Historically, the African National Congress has anchored its identity in transformative policies aimed at redressing the societal imbalances created by apartheid. The introduction of the NHI Bill can be seen as a continuation of this legacy. By advocating for a system where healthcare is a universal right rather than a commodified privilege, the ANC aligns itself with its foundational narrative of equality and justice. However, the timing and the fervor pushing the NHI Bill suggest potential political motivations. With general elections always on the horizon, bold initiatives like the NHI are potent tools in galvanizing support, especially among the economically disenfranchised majority, who may see immediate benefits in such healthcare reforms. The promise of universal healthcare could be perceived as a pledge to secure not just health, but votes. Globally, health reforms often serve dual purposes: improving public health and bolstering political capital. For instance, the introduction of the Affordable Care Act in the United States under President Obama was both a policy win and a significant political legacy piece. Similarly, the NHI could be designed to cement the ANC's legacy of transformative policies, while also securing a political stronghold in upcoming elections. Critically, public perception plays a massive role. If the populace views the NHI as a genuine effort to improve their quality of life, it could enhance trust and support for the ANC. Conversely, if seen as a mere political maneuver, it could lead to skepticism and waning confidence in the party's intentions. Deciphering the political from the practical is not always straightforward. The true test lies in the implementation and the tangible impact of the NHI on the everyday lives of South Africans. Will it be a beacon of health equity, or a political chess piece? Time will tell. As we've explored the various facets of the NHI Bill, the central question remains. From the outset, the promise of universal health coverage under the National Health Insurance Bill has been a beacon of hope. It suggests a future where every South African, regardless of their economic status, could access essential healthcare services. However, the road to such comprehensive coverage is fraught with significant criticisms and logistical challenges. Concerns about the sustainability of funding, the readiness of infrastructure, and the potential for bureaucratic inefficiency paint a complex picture. Moreover, the timing and manner of the bill's implementation have sparked debates on whether this is a genuine attempt at reform or a strategic play by the ANC to garner support. Navigating these waters requires a balanced view, acknowledging both the potential life-changing benefits and the formidable hurdles that lie ahead. Will the National Health Insurance Bill be a landmark in South African healthcare, or will it be remembered as a political maneuver? Only time will tell.